Well, saying I do can be an expensive affair. For example, this wedding dress would set you back $5,000. So let's find out if the downturn has affected the business of getting hitched. And I'm here with Ivan now, who has been designing wedding gowns for more than 13 years. So Ivan, has this recent downturn affected business and the way wedding gowns are being rented?
We see couple trying to cutting down their budget, but it's not like a full stop or like they will postpone it. They might have more careful within the budget, and also selected the wedding packages. Yeah.
So are they cutting down on some of the stuff in the wedding packages?
I think most of the couple actually there will be more smart buyer, in the sense like they will try to compare and try to get a better deal, especially in this period. Yeah, but I can say that for my own experience, whatever couple that are getting married, I think this is a big day, and for them, that if they have a certain budget, I'm sure they're willing to spend.
And for this happy couple, the downturn has not dampened any of their plans for a beautiful May wedding. So I'm here now with Mei Chun and Jin Ha, who are getting married in May. So Mei Chun, did the downturn affect any of your wedding plans?
I have to say no, because we didn't, for us it was a very spontaneous decision, and we didn't think about downturn or anything when he proposed. Wedding is once in a lifetime, right?
Yeah.
Only once, you do it only once. I can spend the money now, we could earn it back later. Yeah, but of course I can only spend how much money I have. And I don't have a lot of money. Yeah, if we had more money, maybe it could be more elaborate. Maybe you could have done a lot more. But yeah, as long as within our budget, I don't think the downturn actually mattered. He's going to pay everything.
Yeah, I'll pay. Everything is up to you. You can choose everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Actually, I would have to say the downturn made me a bit more cautious about spending. And being practical Singaporeans, right? You have to try to make sure that the wedding covers itself. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. So you don't go to a place where you think people won't give so much ang pao. So for me, because of the downturn, right? You tend to think maybe people would cut down. Maybe the ang paos would shrink to they used to give 100, now they'll give $80. But you're still going to the same place. The menu is still the same. The cost of the dinner is still the same. So we have to try to manage that. Get a reasonably good venue. And the price is okay, and then you can manage.
The wedding budget, right? What would you say was the item that cost you the most
for the wedding? If you disregard the hotel, the lunch, I would say this thing.
The gown.
Yeah, the gown, the rental of the gown, and then the photo shoot. Yeah, this would be the biggest cost. When we budgeted, it was, let me think, more than 1/4, actually closer to 1/3. Yeah, the gown and the entire bridal package is about 1/3 of the entire wedding budget.
The cost of wedding can add up quite quickly, with items such as studio photography, bouquet, bridal car, makeup, and the gowns needed for the registry of marriage and the wedding reception.
Wedding gown, it contributes at least 50% in the package, because with all the materials, the sewing part, the cutter and everything, so it does cost a lot to do a piece of gown.
But many couples are still willing to spend up to 50% of their wedding budget on a dream bridal gown. For example, this gown costs $5,000 just in rental and has already been booked by a couple from Indonesia. Recession or not, they will still have to have that dream piece of wedding gown, right?
Yeah, I think so.
To make their dream complete and all that.
Yeah, because most of the girl they will have a dream gown, or they have something that they actually want it because it's one of the lifetime, and she only get one time to be like a princess. So no matter reception or not, I think most of the girl will still willing to, you know, come out certain amounts of budget to actually make the dreams come true.
Or the husband to be will have
Yes.
to foot the bill.
Yeah, I think most of the guys is very simple, as long the wife feel happy and, you know, they're satisfied with the things. I think guys were willing to spend a little bit more.
I don't know whether it has anything to do with the downturn or not, but everything I wanted, I managed to get. Yeah, or, you know, with some negotiations here and there. I think it's a good time to get married because like whether it's the bridal shop or the hotel, I think they're more willing to give you discounts or try to work out something good for you, because it's a downturn, and like, you know, to get business at this time is not easy. Yeah, like when I came to Thompson wedding, I was very surprised that they're willing to give me so many free things.
In fact, the economic downturn could actually be good news for couples preparing to get married. There are many more value for money package deals, and retailers are willing to throw in extra concessions just to attract customers during this time.
Budget cut wise, not really, but customers tend to ask for a lot of freebies here and there. So, you know, due to this economic time, we'll still give them whatever is within our means we can give one.
What kind of concessions or what kind of things do they ask for when you say freebies and all that?
Oh, okay. They ask for more photos and bridesmaid gown, best man jacket, or maybe a bit of discount from the package. So we'll try to work something out for them, you know, in order to get them to sign the deal and all this. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So do you foresee like in the next year to come, because, you know, sometimes they plan the budget this year, and so maybe next year the budget would be affected?
Oh, I think next year the budget might be affected because you know, the economy is not doing so well right now. So I think the budget-wise they will stinge on it for next year. This is what we expect. So maybe next year we'll have we'll get a better deal to get married next year, because the package we might have a bigger discount for next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
So next year might be a good time, you know, to get a good deal from Wilson. So maybe the effects of the economic downturn would only be felt by the wedding industry come next year. So will there be a recession gown?
I think no girl want to have a reception bridal gown. Yeah, because every girl will love to have a expensive and as elaborate that can for them, you know. So as a designer, I will say that girl come to me because they like our work. So we don't consider that as a reception work. So we give whatever couple or whatever girl come to us, we give them our most professional design, and of course we want to make her look pretty on the actual day. To individual couple, we also depends on their individual budget. So what we can do is actually we'll try our very best to actually give the couple in the sense like value for money, rather than, you know, go for a certain thing very extreme. We'll rather advise a couple to actually go for something value for money, in the sense that we can give a little bit more freebies or something more extra that on our part we can do that. You know, like it's not a very big deal for us, but maybe may help the couple who actually make their wedding come true.
So is there any piece of advice that you will give to any couples who are thinking of getting married? What should they do now in this time of economic hardship?
I think for couple who are getting married, they will actually set up their budget, in the sense like maybe plan in advance, like a year before or even 1.5 years before, because that makes a lot different in terms of budget. Of course, for couple who are actually getting married, they have a lot of things to go through. So sort of like ROM, new house and everything. So plan in advance and work out your budget. And I think couple will actually know that, I mean, how much is their budget. From there, and talk talk to a few consultants, even discuss more and get more experience from your friend as well, to actually check out, like what your friend have gone through before, and also talk to the professional.
For this happy couple, the downturn did not seem to have much of an impact, but they did sound a little bit more cautious. And so what about other couples? Bo Guan will find out more.